Yo, what's up, people? Welcome back to another episode of Metaphor ReFantazio. We are back again with more Metaphor action, and this time around, this won't be too long of a stream, as long as last time, because last time was pretty lengthy. But we are back with more stuff, so if you have not already subscribed to the channel and you're watching this on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. We're trying to hit so many subscribers out here. But yeah, a lot near the end, and it didn't turn out as well as I thought it would be. And so, dang, I thought I could use it without headphones, but I gotta have my headphones in, otherwise the audio will, from the TV will not be agreeing with the audio that's already in the game in the stream. So, yeah, I just have to continue doing this. Hey, would it be alright if we accepted the bounty contract for Heisme? So yeah, we're trying to find a way in order for us to get the thing that we need. So let's see, sure you can handle that? We can't be liable to get yourself killed out there. Of course I am. You're an odd one, alright? Either that or you're just green. Head to Martyra. You can probably get more information from there. Alright, so we're going to tackle on this quest. The old castle town kidnapper. I need to finally bring in Heisme, a notorious criminal tied to a series of kidnappings in Martyra. Despite his bounty, he has evaded capture, and his true identity remains a mystery. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, we got the contract. Let's step back to the in for now. Alright, so it looks like that's all we really needed to do here. So we did a lot of stuff last time, too.
No, indeed. We found ourselves a perfect target. Fine work. Stroll. I see. She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. There are radicals around the areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a key couch?
Oh my gosh. You didn't tell her.
Some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony. You don't sound too sure about that. Certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. Setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from my order. But it's only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly beseech Ulysses' esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Interesting.
I can tell you're serious about this.
Twas no abrupt passing. I've come to down the orders and determined to find them serving the Santifex and not the royals. Those who refuse the church's rule will cause out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employers for her.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
Yeah. The opening ceremony for the tournament tomorrow. She'll probably stay inside and rest today. That's what she wants us to do. Alright. Can't get through a single day without a drink. We've all dealt a shy hand this life, haven't we? Another person is on the game shut up of Louise to the king, so let me ask you, in the copper. Upton bloke takes a crown. Is that going to fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like. But at the end of the day, we'll never remember outcasts like us. Bang. Come see them again. We like you. As for being for a map of Martyra, and she gave me one from Grius's personal effects. It covers all the main roads. We may have found one in town, but the military map always has more details. He continues to be our anchor. Fair bag. Let's achieve our goals. What is it that you want to know? I think there's still a quest that we need to do that's here, right? I think. Yeah, the Manjula. Interesting. It's much too boring just in my days at the inn. Tomorrow you depart. Maria will surely miss you so dearly, so please come back and say hello when you can. You seem to be proceeding without an issue. Yeah. I wonder. Oh, wait. Yeah, so let me save the game, please. Alrighty. It's been a while since we've been to, this place right here. But there's not too much for me to do, honestly. Yeah, there's really not too much, honestly. Skill inheritance. Oh, we get a second slot. Nice. Maybe MIDI. Yeah, there we go. Oh, I can't get a second slot yet. Oh well. Rest up for tomorrow.
Good night.
Rest well. That is what I'm about to do soon, honestly.
Can I come in?
You can't sleep?
No, that's not it. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So
What's up? You want to read some more?
Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's alright. I won't tell her.
Yeah, it's
Fabi was
alright.
trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
This is different, though.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
Wait for me.
Yeah, I'll be waiting. The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
This one's important.
Yeah. Maria is waiting for us to return home and regale us for their tales. Tales of the strange and distant places we visit.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Captain, may I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
That's alright.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So,
I almost picked the third option.
Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. You needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Why not?
So, it is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good.
At least right now.
It is not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes. Perhaps that is the purpose of this newfound strength. My dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Interesting. What was that beating heart earlier? Oh, we got an anime cutscene.
Juna! Lady Juna!
Who's this?
Faraway sky, blue and clear. For my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand. Faraway sky so clear.
This is interesting. Where's the chorus? You hear a bunch of men singing in the background. Where are they? They're like, encore, encore. We got a celebrity singer.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier! He's perfect for this!
Let's discuss the venues. We kick off in the west, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality of Oceania's harbour city capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden! Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I got Forden on deck.
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior...
We hope. Yeah, we hope.
A man of ambition, boldness and fearless, brushed on warrior serving Count Luis to Liddell, the Black Hound. The fallen king embraced Sanctism and all its early tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky, you wish. No God could save you. What our country needs is power. Well, it's not quite all the contenders.
Interesting.
Let's get on with the introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Rouse. In war for the Gauntlet runners and the throne, it's Lena Caden. Sure to be popular by collecting 3 drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea. Uplifting, beautiful, and imposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Oh boy.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. You have an open boy present. Come on, let's see your face.
Yeah, what's up?
What an epithet disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the Roger Purpose still has arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you'll disqualify. Alright?
Hey,
That's Is that it? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we're already heading there. My support is changing. I ended up spending up more than I expected. I gained a lot of interest, but only consider this part of my mission to aid the prince. Alright, well, what's up with this thing? Shall I just run along the main road then? The others seem to be doing as much. You're just as crazy as this, right? I'll take the compliment, little lady. Now let's have some coordinates for the little test run. What is happening right now? We want to go to a place called Martira, Old Castle Town, I think. Should be a ways south. Okay. Interesting.
Let us hurry.
Hold on.
Resting spot.
Hold on. This place here.
Wow.
Here it is, down to Martira, huh? On this crow's legs? Oh, I'd say that'd be 4 days, 3 nights about. 4 days and 3 nights? That's a great deal faster than a carriage. And surely the roads would be safer at that kind of speed.
Spectacular.
Valley good. Now cinch those British chaps. Full speed and steam ahead. To Martira, Old Castle Town.
This is amazing! I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me that? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
I can only imagine how much this thing costs. Must be ridiculous in that world.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that. Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Fuck! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you think, lad? Isn't this a rush?
It is at that. Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chin wag.
Brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg. Did we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if it was not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course,
Hmm.
positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
A bit excitable, huh? Interesting.
Yoras? Are you there? I'm coming in.
Yo, why did you dye your hair orange?
Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
It's too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal order,
He's like, what?
It must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
But, pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean...
We need to see something. What's this old man trying to hide?
Yes. Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting strange
Bruh.
as usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God.
Is that it?
Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neuros, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However,
He's like, I'm not sure.
for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really build this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean.
Bruh, what did you do?
At first,
He's like, I'm selling drugs, bro. That's how I got the funds.
exactly. But then His Highness died, and well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her, collecting dust in storage? No, unacceptable, unthinkable. I'm working toward a dream, and this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then
I would use it for His Highness's.
haven't you been looking for him?
Yeah.
So,
And
summing up,
strategy we
our first
sound.
trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan.
Yep.
We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent.
Yeah.
What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all.
Yeah.
Bounty's High's mate, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand. And yet, it is strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then
I know, right? But still.
our aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
Yeah, we'll work together.
Right, then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine.
That's nice.
After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
Alrighty.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
Alright, let's see. Can we save? Alright, so the Gauntlet Runner has various areas for different activities, such as the strategy room, the lounge, and the kitchen. You can also visit Academia by finding more and interacting with them. Let's visit the engine room first. Take your time and have a look around on your way there. I've never been in a Gauntlet Runner. Kind of want to see what the engine room is like. Alrighty. I see. Alright, well, first of all, let's save the game. We're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we'll be back with more Metaphor ReFantazio. So, I will see you guys all later.